Welcome to Class 7th, Subject Science, Chapter 2, Plants, Structure and Function. How can we identify plants around us? We can identify plants with the help of their different characteristics. Let us study in detail the different parts of the plants, their structure and functions. The parts of plants are root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits and seeds. Roots. Formation of roots takes place from the seed. The part that grows above the soil is called the plumule, while the part that grows from inside the seed towards the soil is called the radicle. The root is thick near the ground and gradually tapers to a pointed end. This part of the plant growing below the soil for support is called root. There are two types of roots, taproot and fibrous roots. Roots of some plants produce secondary roots. They spread far and wide in the soil. Roots support the plant. This type of root is called a taproot. Roots bear hair-like process near the root tips. These are root hairs. The root tip is delicate. This is the region of the growth of the root. The tip is covered by cap-like structure called the root cap. The root cap protects the root tip from injuries. Thread-like or fiber-like roots arising from the stem are called fibrous roots. Dicotyledonous plants have taproots while monocotyledonous plants have fibrous roots. Plants like maize, sugarcane have two types of roots. Some roots are underground whereas some grow from the stem just above the soil. These are called adventitious roots. There are different examples of modified roots such as aerial roots, stilt roots, runners, breathing roots, etc. Roots emerging from the trunk and branches of a banyan tree grow towards the soil. These roots are called prop roots. The main functions of roots are absorption of water and minerals, anchoring and supporting the plants. Root performs many other functions too. Stem. The stem grows above the soil from the plumule of the sprouting seed. There are nodes on the stem. Leaves come out at the nodes. The part of the stem between two nodes is called an internode. The tip or the apical end of the stem is called a bud. Leaf. Leaves grow from the nodes on a stem. Leaves are generally thin, flat and green in color. The broad spread out part of the leaf is called the leaf blade or lamina, and its edge is called the leaf margin. The tip of the leaf is called the leaf apex. It may be tapering, pointed or rounded. Leaves of some plants have a stalk called a petiole. Leaves of some plants do not have a petiole. The portion of the leaf attached to the stem is called the leaf base. Small leaf-like structures may be present near the leaf base. These are called stipules. The two main types of leaves are simple leaf and compound leaf. Leaves of some plants have a single undivided leaf blade and a single midrib. Such leaves are called simple leaves. However, the leaf blade of leaves in some plants is divided into many small parts called leaflets. Such leaves are called compound leaves. In different plants, the arrangement of leaves on the stem is different. There are two types of venation, reticulate venation and parallel venation. The people leaf is divided into two equal parts by a single midvein which lies along the midline of the leaf blade. On the other hand, in leaves of maize, all the veins are parallel. running from the leaf base to the leaf apex. Thus, the peepal leaf blade has reticulate venation and the maize leaf blade has parallel venation. Flower. Flowers may have a long or a short stalk called pedicel. One end of the pedicel is attached to the stem. The other end of the pedicel is expanded and swollen. It is called the receptacle. Calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium are different parts of a flower. Calyx. In the bud condition, the petals are covered by leaf-like parts called sepals, which are green in color. They form the calyx. Corolla. It is made up of colorful parts called petals. Androecium. This is the male reproductive part of the flower. It consists of stamens. Each stamen is made up of anther and filament. Gynoecium. This is the female reproductive part of the flower. This is made up of carpels. A carpel consists of stigma, style, and ovary. After maturity, anthers burst and the pollen grains which are released fall on the stigma. This process is called pollination. Due to pollination, ovules in the ovary get fertilized. Fertilized ovules form the seeds and the ovary develops into a fruit. Fruits. We eat many different types of fruits. Each type of fruit has its own characteristics. There are various variations in their size, shape, color, and taste. Each fruit has a different skin or shell, fleshy part, and seed. In case of fruits like cashew, its seed is outside the fruit, while some fruits have seeds inside it. There are two types of seeds, dicotyledonous seeds and monocotyledonous seeds. Seeds which get divided into two equal parts are called dicotyledonous seeds, while seeds which do not divide into two equal parts are called monocotyledonous seeds. A fruit protects the seed. It helps in seed dispersal. A new plant develops from a seed. Thank you.